Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all RED teams. My name is Andy. I'm the education lead for iTrust as well as the white team lead and main organizer for CISS 2026 this year. So this year will be our 10th iteration or our 10th cycle. After 10 years, this is our 10th year anniversary. And this year we're bringing you some new challenges and some updates or what changes from previous years as well. So without further ado, please allow me to share more details about CISS for this year. So just want to thank all our exercise partners, and of course we are organized with DIS, Digital Intelligence Services, as well as our various exercise partners, and of course we are supported by CSA. So this year, the top 3 teams, there are cash prizes. Right, the first place you have 5,000, second place you have 3,000, and the third prize you have 2,000. And of course, on top of that, we have a medal coin for the top 3 teams, and this is for our 10th anniversary. So you can see this design is uniquely made for this year compared to the previous year. And of course, the format for this year, the theme is X marks the exploit. So it will be happening from 21st July to 23rd July from 0900 hours to 0900 hours. So we are using the CTFD platform, same as previous years, as well as we are using Discord for communication and ticketing systems. And of course, teams are ranked by number of points and ties broken by time. So some ground rules, so fair play, no cheating. This includes sharing of flags, asking other teams for help, or brute forcing some of the questions. So let's keep it fair and challenging for everyone. And if you are suspicious of any activities, please report to us. We will investigate and we may request a video conference to review your progress. And of course, if you notice there's any bug, if you encounter any issues on the CTFD platform, please contact us through Discord ticketing system, because we want you to have an enjoyable experience. So for flag format, we have enforced for this year is clearly upper caps, CISS 26, curly bracket, and the answer within the curly bracket. And of course, if there's any cheating, we will disqualify any participating teams. So some of the platforms you need to take note for RED teams. iTrust CISS 2026 landing site, which is our website. You'll notice all the briefing and the information on the website. Next, you need to register in the CISS 26 CTFD platform. That's when you get to access all the questions, the file, the scoreboard, etc. And at the same time, you need to register to the Discord server for ticketing system, of course, and the cloud environment for any VMs or any answering of the challenges within the CTF. So the CTFD platform, you need to go to this website, this URL. Okay, the registration code will be shared at the end of this presentation. Do register by 17th July so that you will be ready for the CTF. So on 21st July, 0900, the challenges will be unlocked for you. Okay. So some changes for this year is our MCQ question will be static, right? So once answered correctly, maximum points are awarded, not impacted by number of teams who answer the question correctly. And our standard questions, we have adjusted to dynamic. Points are awarded depending on number of teams who answer the question correctly. And of course, maximum points will be awarded to one team if only that team answers it correctly. So the format of the challenge for MCQ question, we have limit to max 1 attempt, and the points are given to 100 points each. And we are testing OT specific knowledge, and scoring will be static. So this will be how a standard MCQ question would look like. Okay, and of course, the next one is standard questions. Standard question, we have a range of points. So the range of points is determined. So all of the points are max 500. And depending on how many teams answer the question correctly, and the points will be adjusted based on the team. So it's a dynamic scoring. So bear in mind, there are only 10 attempts. We are keeping the attempts because we want to encourage people to attempt the question in a manner where understanding OT on the deeper level. So do your best to maximize the 10 attempts. So for Discord for communication, so you can scan the QR code. And I've also request my colleague at the end of this presentation to post the link in the chat so you can onboard yourself to the Discord for communication. So you may use this communication between your members as well as creating tickets or any queries on the infrastructure or any issues with registering any of the platforms. So if you have any issues, joining the Discord, please email to iTrust@sutd.edu.sg. So this is how the ticketing system look like. I mean, if this is from 2025, and of course, if you need to create a ticket, it's over here. So the ticket will be created, and of course, our colleagues will actually work towards you to answer your query. So this year for ticketing system, please take note. We will answer query usually if strictly for infra issues. That means you cannot access certain VMs, or there are some you cannot access your SSH, so on and so forth. But if you're asking maybe for some clues, my team will not entertain those questions. We will tell you that if once we check the infra and the infra is working, I apologize, we will not share any hints or any queries that is regarding to the CTF questions. So some of the connection details, please take note. So this is the red team. You all will have the credentials to SSH, to what we call a transaction VM, and after that, the environment that you all need to interact with to answer the CTF questions. Okay, so these are some of the connection details. No worries, this entire presentation and this video will be posted in our website. If any of you all need to review some of the details for CISS Stage 1, it will be on the website. So example, okay, so one thing to take note, on 21st July, 0850 hours, we will share a credentials for all the transaction VM and how you log in. It will share to you through your Discord channel. So please make sure that you onboard yourself to the Discord channel, right? Your team name and your name, so that we are able to recognize in terms of how many teams are there and also who are within the same team. So we need to assign roles. Please onboard as soon as the link is released to you all. So some of the connection, you could also use mobile xterm to do to set your jump host setting to access the different VMs. So you can see if on the top left, you can click on the session, followed by the network setting, your SSH gateway, then you put in your username, followed by your IP, the remote host, and your specific username. Okay, so this will be released to you through Discord. So if you face any connection issue, it may look something like that, please create a Discord ticket immediately, and we will reply to it as soon as possible. So summary for today, please join the Discord server. So my colleague Anand will post the Discord link on the chat, of course, and this is the registration code for your CTFD platform to register yourself and your team, xmarks26. Okay, join a team with a password. Okay, just to reiterate, Tuesday, 21st July, 0850 hours, GMT +8. All teams will be given access to test connection. And of course, 0900 with challenges on CTF will be open. And I want to ensure that you know that only the top 10 teams will be qualified for the finals. And of course, if your organization max only one team is allowed to join the finals if you do qualify. Okay, so some FAQs. So what do I need to prepare or recommended operating tool? So a working laptop or desktop with any peripherals you require an internet connection. And all the challenges are OS agnostic, and that may be easier to, in particular OS, consider installing your favorite text editor, programming language, ID, so on and so forth, right? So any VMs provided with prepared tools, we only provide a transaction VM with Python 3 installed to access the services required for the challenges. So teams may install necessary tools or packages on the VM, right? Of course, some question come, do you allow all team members use the same account password to log in the jump host and transactional VM? Yes, all teams are allowed to use the same account to log in the host machine and the transaction VM at the same time. Okay. So do you allow team members to change the account password to log in to the host and also the transaction VM? We do not allow that to be changed. A random login password will be sent to each team at the beginning of time. You're allowed to change the password internally, but if you forget the password after you change it, we will not help you to reset the password. So that is the reason why we do not encourage you to change. A new transaction VM will be created for you in the next hour. So if you change your password and lost it, if you work in the previous transaction VM, will not be transferred. It will be a totally new transactional VM. So if in the progress of running some of the scripts and stuff, and you can no longer SSH accessible, will my previous code be transferred to the new transactional VM? No. If you shut down the transactional VM, we will help you power up a new one. But if you break the OS or disable the network manager, which make the system not accessible, we'll shut down the old transaction VM and create an empty new one. So do all members need to register? Yes, because that helps us to identify who are in which team, so that we can make sure that we allocate the roles correctly in Discord. And of course, is there a winner for each category? No, winners are decided based on the overall score and also subject to follow-on verification. Can some members of the team leave the competition after a while? Yes, but full attendance is encouraged. Okay, so I hope I cover everything, the format and the ground rules. And is there any questions? I will take any questions now. Let me see the chat. Yep. You can unmute yourself to ask the question, or you can post any question in the chat. So just to reassure everyone, if you need any more details, after this whole presentation, we'll post all the details on the website, the video, as well as the slides for this. Actually, you could change it. Yeah, it's usually defined by you, but I can get my colleague to check. Maybe Anand, can you check for this lavender ICS range? You can contact our administrator Anand, or yeah, you can contact Anand or Jesh inside the Discord. They will address your issues for not able to change your server usernames. Okay, thank you. Okay, any other more questions that you want to clarify? I'll leave it to the floor. You can type in the chat or unmute yourself. Oh yes, the registration code is here. Let me go back to this. So the registration code is here, XMAX26. So you need the registration code to onboard all your team members. At the same time, you can create a team name. Yeah, no problems. Dingjie. So I will encourage you all to onboard your CTFD at Discord. Do not wait until the last minute to onboard, because we have 69 teams and each teams are 8 players. So we will need time if assuming there is onboarding issues. So please onboard as early as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jesh. Jesh have shared how to change your username and yeah. Okay. Okay, so the maximum time attempt is as a team. So that means you have 8 players and all of them attempt once. That means you're left with 2 attempts. So it's per team, not per member. So 10 attempts is for per team. Okay, maybe for another minute or so. Any more questions? Okay, I think there's no more questions. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all have an enjoyable experience for CISS 2026. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the organizing team, as well as all my colleagues who have put in a lot of hard work to make this happen this year. Oh yes, sorry, we have one last question from Yu Zhi. Yes. you can create a team name. So when you create your user, right, and you do your registration, you create your own username, then you create a team name. Then when during the onboarding process, you can get all your team members, when they register, they can join the specific team name that you want. Yeah. So it shouldn't, yeah. Is the qualifying CTF individual or as a team under one account? Okay, wait. So for Zhixian, the CTF is a team. So a team of 8 players. So once you qualify, if it's not an individual per se, it's a more like it's a team competition. So a team of 8 members. Yeah. So we'll look at the top 10 teams. This qualifier is individually challenge, or the team of 8 work together and work on the challenges. So yes. So you are working. So 8 members, right? You're not work. You can work on them on different questions, independently, but your score is all tabulated within a single team. So example, if your member A and member A is solving question 1 and member B is solving question 2. So while you're solving question, team member B finish solving question 2, it will be reflected on team member A as well. So the score is tabulated in a consolidated manner. So it's not really individually challenged, but more of as a team of 8. Thank you. Any more questions? Thank you. The start time is on 21st July, 0900 hours, GMT plus 8. Okay, 21st July, 0900 hours, GMT plus 8. Okay, which is 21st July. It's a Tuesday. Yes. Double check what time start and what time end is on the 23rd July, 0900 hours. So it's a 48 hours CTF. Yes. And also the registration code is XMarks26. Are we still able to change the team name from what was used during sign up? I would say if you want to change the team name, please inform please inform us in Discord, because when you sign up in the sign up form, we need to tally the correct teams together. So if there's a random new team in our CTFD platform, we may kick them out because we are unsure if they are the real, did they register the CISS. So do try to keep your team name consistent with your on the sign up form, so that we know who is who. Yeah, this is for us to track, document down who joined and for administration purposes. So if you want to change, you can, but please inform us. Okay, the registration code, let me just type it here. The registration code is XMarks26. Okay, I put it in the group chat. Oh, no problem. Could you link the CTF platform here? Okay, good. Let me. Yes. Yes, thank you very much. You got it. Okay. Any last, oh yeah, question. Since it's team of 8, how do you guys govern the number of players like behind the screen? It's more than. This is a great question. So this is something we do not monitor, but we do receive registration. So example, when you register with us in a team of 8, whether it's in Discord and CTF, we do our best to make sure the names and team members are aligned. So behind the screen, so by right, I would say as pirates, you should be very careful, like because We can't monitor that because everything is online. So we do our best to monitor if we see anything suspicious. So we hope this CTF will be enjoyable. So as the part of the team, as a pilot, we will expect that you and your crew are the ones capturing the flag and not anyone else. For those in the T8 team, yes, if you want to swap them, but do keep consistently 8. Assuming there are two teams of 8 from the same organization, we will only choose the one with the highest point. So if within internally how you rotate, that's completely up to you. I would think if a team member of less than 8 members would means that lesser people are working simultaneously. I would think having 8 of them, it would be great. Or only 8 that attend the qualifying can attend the finals. It is up to you for Yu Zhi. So the 8 members that you have, and of course they are the 8 team. Assuming that the 8 team members that you have, that got into the finals, right? The top 10 teams. If you want to rotate any members within your team that was not qualified, that's completely up to you. So they can attend the finals as well. Are there any more last question? Not to worry. If you all have any more questions, you can query in Discord. We will reply as fast as possible to our best of our capability. So you can drop us any inquiry in Discord. Again, I do want to encourage, do onboard CTFD and as well as your Discord. If not, there's no any more questions. Okay, thank you very much and enjoy CISS 2026. Thank you. Bye-bye.